I would like to say about G5 technologies. Wi-Fi and WiMAX are the recent developments in the sector of data transfer. The problems with these technologies is that they have higher, faster rate of data transfer, but they are not efficient for the future purposes. So we tend to incline to G5 technologies. So why G5? So because as I mentioned earlier, slow data transfer rate and higher power consumption for the earlier technologies. Bluetooth and Wi-Fi both operate on frequency of 2.4 GHz. Their speeds are, as mentioned, 800 kbps and 11 Mbps relatively. The power consumption are which we can observe from there. So, what is G5? G5 is or gigabyte fidelity or gigabyte wireless. Is the world's first transceiver integrated on a single chip that operates at 60 GHz on CMOS processor. It allows wireless transfer of audio and video up to at 5 Gbps. NACT in Australia, researchers have chosen to develop this technology at 57 to 64 GHz. The available 7 GHz spectrum results in very high data rate up to 5 Gbps within a range of 10 meters. It satisfies the standards of IEEE 802.15.3c. Working of G5 technologies. It uses time division duplexing method for both transmission and receiving. A transmitter, data files are converted from infrared range to radio frequency range of 60 GHz by using two mixers. The output will be fed to a power amplifier which feeds millimeter wave band. At receiver, the radio frequency signal is first broken down into infrared signal centered at 5 GHz and then to normal data. We use heterodyne construction for this process to avoid any leakages due to direct conversion. Due to availability of 7 GHz spectrum, the total data will be transferred within seconds. Why 60 GHz? Millimeter wave antenna operate at 60 GHz frequency as we were mentioning earlier. So 60 GHz have been used for many years for satellite to satellite consumption. The main reason is due to higher oxygen absorption at 60 GHz. Gas absorption attenuates 60 GHz over distance so that signals cannot travel far beyond the intended recipient. Ultra-wideband frequency usage. Ultra-wideband technology is a high bit rate, high security and faster data transmission. It's a zero carrier technique with low coverage area, so lower power consumption. The regulatory settings at FCC are intended to provide an efficient use for bandwidth while enabling both high data rate for personal area network. Features of G5 technologies: high speed data transfer, lower power consumption, quick deployment, small size, cost effective, high security, high performance, high portability. Applications of this technology: wireless personal area network, inter-vehicle communication systems, video and audio information transfer, millimeter wave video signals transmission system. Technological considerations: the G5 integrated transfer chip may be launched by the end of probably this year. As mentioned by NACT, it's in Australia, it's a research organization. Due to the cost of chip being very less, so many companies came forward to invest in this idea. The companies like Intel, Samsung, Panasonic, Sony and Toshiba also invested in this sector. Conclusion: within 5 years or so, we can expect G5 to be dominant technology for wireless networking. By the time it's in full swing, we can expect large files can be transferred within seconds and the Internet of Things may be successful. So I would like to conclude by saying Wi-Fi is the past, WiMAX is the present, Li-Fi is the eventual. But the gap between eventual and the present is G5. Thank you.